Hey guys, welcome back. I'm trying to figure out where to put you. If I can even get myself situated right now. Okay, today was first day of school, and let me have this windows in the way. First day of school, first day of work. And yeah. So at work, the church down the street catered in food. So I have so fruit pizza, some type of cookie, this chocolate cupcake with like a peanut butter cup in it or something. Yeah, peanut butter cup in it. Some chips. I have salad. And this little barbecued beef, like shredded beef slider. Oh man. Need a napkin. So this morning, I went in to wake up Adri at 6, and I'm like, Adri, she's like, what? I said 6 a.m. She's like, so? I said, so you have to get up for school. Like, it was kind of funny because she was just like, so? Like, why are you telling me? So she got up and got herself ready. When she went to leave, and it says she has a different bus from last year and a different bus pick up and drop off from last year. So we're trying to figure out where to go. So I'm telling her where to go. As I'm telling her where to go, I'm like, well, here comes a bus this way. I'm like, why don't you cross the street in case it's going to pick you up on the other side of the street. So she gets across the street and she gets on that bus, and I noticed it wasn't the right bus number. So I text her. I'm like, your paper says you're supposed to ride the bus, whatever. I said, but you got on whatever else bus. So I don't really know. She said, yeah, I think I'm on the wrong bus. I said, well, it stopped and picked you guys up, though, so I don't know. So I told her, I said, so I don't know if you should ride that bus home or ride your scheduled bus home. I don't know. It was like this last year. The one bus saw this group of kids standing there in the morning and stopped and picked them up, and then from then on they ended up riding that bus. But this year it changed. So she's getting ready to leave. Jax comes downstairs. He woke up on his own before 7. When I checked on them last night, the last time I checked everybody, it was 12:40 a.m. and they were all still awake. They were nervous and scared and excited, so nobody could sleep worth a crap last night. So then Jax is up in there, and I go in and wake up Allie. She comes in and gets ready. The last couple of days they talked about going to the cafeteria to get breakfast when they got to school. Then this morning, all of a sudden, they didn't want to do that. It's like, oh my gosh, you guys, that's what we've been talking about for days. So they decided they didn't want to do that. So I take them to school. I get them out of the car, and I get Jax out of the car, and I give them both hugs. I'm like, bye, have a good day. And they go walking up. Allie puts her arm around them. They go walking up, and I said, bye, have a good day. And they turned around and waved at me, and they went. And I came back home. Because I didn't have to be to work till later. So last year, I started working at the cafeteria and in the kitchen at the schools. I started out subbing at the middle school where Adri was. And then I got hired in as a permanent spot. It's not full-time because it's only 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. So I got hired in as a permanent spot, but I had to start out at the high school. So then I transferred to the high school and was there for a few weeks. So then a spot opened up at the middle school. So I was talking about in my videos before, I said there was like 4 spots because there's 4 buildings, 2 elementaries, a middle school, and a high school. I wanted to either be at Allie's school or at Adri's school. That was like the 2 I wanted to be at. The other elementary school I did not want to be at all. I didn't really want to be at the high school because I didn't have any kids there. So that's what I meant by that. So then I got a permanent spot back at the middle school, so then I got to see Adri like every day at lunch. But at the end of the year, the main cafeteria lady came in and told me that I might want to go to a meeting that night because she thought a spot was going to open up at Allie's school. She's like, that'd be perfect. It's, you know, Allie and Jax will be there. So I'm like, okay. So I went to that meeting and I got that spot. But they weren't going to wait. They didn't want to transfer me at the last couple weeks of school. So I stayed at the middle school for the rest of last school year. Over the summer, I worked at the elementary school doing the summer food program, like packing up meals. We would hand out, every Tuesday, we'd hand out 7 breakfasts and 7 lunches per kid. And people would come by and pick them up. So I worked there during the summer, but just doing that, so I haven't worked in the kitchen at the elementary till today. So I go in, and I'm learning what I'm going to do like in my new spot. And I've worked with all these ladies before during the summer, just not doing the same thing. So kindergartners come in, and I told Jax, I'm like, I'm so excited. I'll see Jax and Allie every day. So kindergarten comes in, and he's in line. I'm like, what the heck? He's still wearing a sweatshirt. Like I waved at him at first when he first came in, was like in line in the cafeteria. I'm like, the sweatshirt was for this morning. Like, why does he still have that on? So as he gets closer in the line, I went over and I'm like, buddy, I'm like, if you want to take your sweatshirt off, I'm like, you can. I said, are you warm? You can take it off. So right there at the lunch, and he takes it off and he hands it to me. And his teacher's like, well, do you want me to have it? She's like, I can take it so he can have it for recess. I'm like, well, okay. I said, if not, I can have it. I can take it. She's like, no, it's okay. So she grabs his sweatshirts and he walks up to his spot. He grabs his milk, and then Kathy gives him slides his tray up when it's his turn. And then he just kind of slides his tray along and gets, like, if he wants a fruit cup or whatever. He didn't want the fruit cup. And then there were sauces, and he grabbed them. I said, well, buddy, that's barbecue. I said, this one's ranch. So he hurried up and grabbed a ranch. And then he, like, went and had to check out. And then, like, as soon as he checked out, he has the whole of his tray. And he's like, Mom, will you help me? I said, buddy, I can't. I said, you have to carry your tray out there. I said, just follow Kayla. And I showed him where to go. And he gave me this look. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll take you out there. But you carry your tray. I'm like, you're fine. Just carry your tray out here. So I walked him out there and got him set up. I opened his ranch and I opened up his cornbread. And I went back in the kitchen. Then when I was done washing some dishes, I came back out. They're like, come out here. The other lunch ladies, like, come on out here. So I came out there and I was looking at him. I'm like, why are you eating? They said, well, he said he wasn't really hungry. I'm like, he's probably super tired. Like, this is just a lot for him. So I go over there, or I'm looking at him, I'm like, why are you eating? And he kind of goes like this. So I walk over there. As soon as I walk over there, he gets out of his seat and he just latches on and gives me the biggest hug. It's like, oh my gosh, please don't cry. Like, I didn't want to cry. I didn't want him to cry. And I'm like, are you okay? I'm like, you're doing good, buddy. I'm like, you having a good day? He's like, Mom, he's like, after this, is school over? I said, well, no, honey. I said, after this, you're going to go outside and have recess. He said, but I already went outside. I said, well, you're going to go outside again. Then I said, then you have to go back to your class. I said, school's not over yet. And I told him, like, just yesterday, I'm like, buddy, I'm like, you don't have to go have nap time at kindergarten like you did at preschool. He said, but Mom, I'm going to be so tired. So he's already thinking he's going to be tired. And then he was up till almost 1 a.m. last night. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, finish your food. I said, because you only have a few minutes left. I said, your belly will be hungry because you won't eat again until you get home. And he said he didn't want to eat. And I said, okay. And I walked away. Well, then one of the other kindergarten teachers that I've known for years, she said, well, she's like, he did really good. She's like, he walked in, went right in the gym. She's like, he did cry in the gym. I'm like, he cried? She's like, yeah. She said, but only for a few minutes. I'm like, oh. So then I'm like heartbroken. I hear my little boy cried this morning at school. But it's a lot, like the whole school's in there in the morning. Then they just missed to go to their classes. So that's like, I don't know if preschool goes, but it's like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, all in the gymnasium. And like, he went in there with Allie, but she probably went over to where her class is. So he was in line for his class by himself. I don't know. So then when they were lined up to leave to go out of the cafeteria, like, he came over and brought his tray over and set it up there for me to wash because I was on dishes today. And then he was in line to walk out, and I waved at him, and he waved, and I blew him a kiss, and he blew me a kiss, and I caught his kiss, and he kind of gave me a little smile. And then they left with him when Allie's class came in. I'm like, Allie, and I was waving at her because I could see all the neighbor kids because they're always at my house. So like, Allie came up, and it was so funny because this morning they had soft pretzel, and she's like, Allie gets soft pretzel a lot. I said, she just said, oh yeah, she gets it frequently. So there in line, I noticed Allie has a blue card in her hand. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I've never worked here before. I said, Cassie, I'm like, what does a blue card mean? She said, a blue card means they're getting a pretzel. I said, okay. I said, because Allie has a blue card. So she comes up and she gets her pretzel with cheese. Like, they have different options, whether they want peanut butter. Sometimes they can have salad instead of, like, the main menu today was chicken nuggets. So instead of chicken nuggets, she wanted a soft pretzel with cheese. And then she had broccoli and cheese in the strawberry cup, like the normal sides. I'm like, are you having a good day today? She's like, yeah. She's like, my teacher is the best. And she said, Mom, Jax cried in the gym when he had to go somewhere else. I'm like, I know. I'm like, Mrs. G told me. I said, but I saw him at lunch and he was doing okay. So she was like all sad to tell me that he cried this morning. She said he cried when he had to go somewhere else. So he's probably confused, and I don't know. Like, he wouldn't be thinking that he would be in Allie's class because he knows they're in separate classes. So I don't know. But the teacher told me, she said it's a lot. She said it is overwhelming in there. So when Allie was leaving out, I saw a couple of her friends, and I was like, hi, Ellie. And she looked, and she was like, and she was waving, and I saw like the neighbor kids, and I waved at them and said hi to them, talked to them. So it was so fun getting to see all the kids. I'm getting to check on Allie and Jax, but Jax has never ridden on a school bus before. So after school, he'll be getting on a bus. So hopefully he sees Allie out there and they get on the bus together so he's not scared. Which is a lot of new stuff. And then tomorrow he doesn't have school because today was just the whole school and then just the boy kindergartners. And then tomorrow's the whole school and just the girl kindergartners. And then it's just the boys and then just the girls and then it's the weekend. So he'll have like 3 days off in a row. He'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And then when he goes back next week, it's all of the kindergartners. So but I hate that they do that because tonight he'll spend the night at my mom's. So he doesn't have to get up early, so she doesn't have to, so like I don't have to take him clear to her house before I go to work tomorrow. She's not going to be on a schedule. And then he'll be on a schedule for Thursday, and then he won't be on a schedule for Friday, and then it's the weekend. But I think it was good because he got overwhelmed today just with the boys. But one of the boys in his class was in his preschool last year, so he knows one person, and one of the girls was our neighbor, it's his friend. So he's excited for the days when it's girls and boys because then he'll see her in his class. So yeah. Hopefully Adria's day is going good. Mama's was, she said she was having a good day. Huh. So yeah, so I'm not going to be doing my car eating videos this year. Because last year when I got off work, I had to like, you just sit in my car and wait till Jax was out of preschool. You know, so I won't be in my car. I mean, I'm still gonna have to eat lunch every day. I won't be in my car for 2 hours in the morning in between dropping Jax off at preschool and going to work like I was last year either. I'd take them to school and then I just come home. So this is my first meal of the day. It's 1:45. Like I said, I want to get back into intermittent fasting. So today I just started. I've got this barbecue pulled beef. Shredded beef, whatever. On a slider. My sweet boy. When he was waving me over, I thought he was just going to tell me something, but when he instantly got up and just gave me the biggest hug, because I squatted down, like I kneeled down, so I was going to tell me something, he just gave me the biggest hug, and I just hugged him so tight. One time I said, buddy, I said, I will see you every single day at school. I will be there every day. I said, Allie's there at the same school too. I said, so Mommy and Allie are both there. But also at preschool, he was in one room, like one classroom. They ate in that classroom. Somebody brought down their food. They're in that one classroom or else they would go outside. Where now he's in his classroom. And he goes to the cafeteria, and he goes to the art room, and he goes to the gymnasium, and he goes to the library. So it's a lot. Adrian and Allie both had 2 years of preschool. Jackson he started preschool in November, so he had November, and then like December they were off, part of December. They were off in November for Thanksgiving. They were off in December for Christmas and part of January for Christmas. So what did happen? November to December, not even 6 months of preschool where my girls had 2 full years of it. So yeah. Can't wait to hear how Adri's day was. I can't wait to go down to his bus stop and watch him get off the bus and hear all about Allie's day. It was my first day. I've never had a first day of school. Not working there. He can either be super tired. He might even fall asleep on the bus. I don't know. I don't know if he'll sit with Allie on the bus. I don't know if they put siblings together. I don't know. But he'll see Kyler and Alana, his friends, on the bus today. And then next week he'll see Addie. They'll all be on the bus together. I don't know if she'll ride the bus or not. She might ride a different bus to a babysitter. I'm not sure. And Adri decided when we were at her back to school celebration that she wanted to join choir. She has never done a school function of any sport, activity, anything. So today was her first day of choir. Then last night on the phone, Nana was like, well, sing your heart out tomorrow. And Adri's like, well, we probably won't sing. We'll probably just learn the rules and stuff. And Nana's like, well, they'll have you sing properly so they can figure out who's in the alto section, who's in the baritone, who's in the soprano. I'm like, oh, crap. I was in choir, but I don't remember how they did that. Hopefully they don't have her sing, because she does not want to sing in front of everybody by herself. That's why she didn't want to do choir. She's afraid she'd have to sing like solos. And the lady's like, no, if you want to, you can, but we're never going to make you sing a solo. So hopefully choir was good. Hopefully she has friends in her classes. Hopefully everybody's nice to her. For some reason, boys just like to be so mean to her. So many people need to teach their sons some manners of how to talk to young girls. She's not, Brielle isn't in any of her classes. They have totally different teachers. And so with her other best friend, Marley, they have totally different teachers. She was afraid she wouldn't get to sit with Brielle at lunch. So I hope she's having a good day. Jackson's is iffy. He's had a couple moments, but his teacher says he's doing great. Allie's having the best day ever. I just don't know how Adri's is. Like, obviously, I can't wait to see all my kids, but this morning when I was getting ready for work, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just can't wait to see Jax. My little dude. Like, I can't wait to see him. I can't believe it's the first day of school. Like, where the heck did summer go? the lady told me that those tomatoes were homegrown tomatoes. All right. Let's get into the good stuff. The noise is, I think, Jay's phone. He's in his back room. All right. I don't know if it's a sugar cookie. Kind of tastes like sugar, but kind of tastes like butterscotch. That's what you do. You just sit over where I block the window. We'll figure it out. See my foodie sign. It does taste like sugar, like with a hint of butterscotch. The visor's back. All right. Got a chocolate cupcake with a peanut butter kiss. Peanut butter cup. Man, Jax only ate one muffin this morning. Usually he eats a whole pack right when he gets up. And at lunch he ate like half of his cornbread and like one chicken nugget. He's gonna come home so hungry and so tired. Oh, I just can't wait to see him and hug him. My last baby to go to school. The ladies at work like, oh my gosh, he looks just like him. Like he's my little mini. Oh, I just want to give him big hugs and just squeeze him. Just sit on the couch and just have him curl up in my lap like a baby. It's hard. Okay, so this is a fruit pizza. There's mandarin orange, strawberry, grapes. They're cut out like flowers, I think. Oh, the icing smells delicious. Yummy. Pretty good. Delicious. The icing is sweet. So at work, I get a free meal every day if I want. I have like regular menu meal. There's a salad bar. It's like chicken salad, potato salad, all the salad fixings, turkey, ham. I said today the church brought food and fed the whole staff of the school. Start the clock and wait for time to pass to go get my boy. Well, and Allie. You guys know what I mean. This isn't a new thing for Allie or for Adrian, but this is a huge thing for Jax. Yeah, that's a wrap on my first day of school and work. Ate lunch with me video. I hope you had a good day. I'm one of those moms that just worries about every little thing. I want everything to be perfect for him all the time. I know life doesn't work that way, but I still don't want him to ever be sad or scared or overwhelmed or anxious. All the normal things on the first day of school. But when she said that he cried in the gym, I was like, oh no. So, all right, I'll check in later. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. There'll be more eating videos because I have to eat lunch every day. Don't know what it'll be, but I gotta eat lunch. So yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.